Hi everyone. Today I would like to present activities which name Magical Number Puzzle. My name is Ivy Mimi. Introduction. Mathematics is more than just number. It is about discovering patterns, solving problems, and understanding relationship between operations. In this activity, Magical Number Puzzle, students will explore the inverse relationship between addition and subtraction through an engaging and interactive challenge. The activity title is The Magical Number Puzzle. The learning area is numbers and operations. The topic is involve 2.0 basic operations, which is addition and subtraction within 100. The target age group is primary school year 1. The learning objective of this activity is to develop relational understanding by connecting addition and subtraction operations. It also can help to enhance mathematical reasoning by solving number puzzles using inverse operations. Besides, it also applies digital tools to explore patterns in numbers. The preparation of these activities. Materials needed is digital whiteboard or presentation slides, a mystery box, which can be virtual or physical, and the numbers cards, which contain a number from 1 to 100, or in an interactive math games too. We can prepare the presentation slide or the mystery box and the numbers cards. The number card, which involve the numbers from 1 to 100, and we can choose the number we want randomly, and we can decide how many numbers cards that we needed for this activity. After that, the step-by-step activity. The introduction is involved engaged in 5 minutes. We can start a short magic trick where you guess a student numbers. We can ask the student to think of a numbers but not say it out loudly, and tell them to add 6 to the numbers and subtract the numbers with 5. Then we can ask them for the final results. The examples given, how did I figure it out? This can lead into the concept of inverse operations. The mystery box challenge, which involves explodes in 10 minutes. We show a mystery box that contains a secret numbers and give students an equations which involve the mystery numbers. For examples, the mystery numbers plus 8 equal to 20. Ask the student, what could the mystery numbers be? And let them guess and discuss the possible answers, and then guide them to use the inverse operations, such as the mystery numbers plus 8 equal to 20, then 20 minus 8 equal to the mystery numbers. This can help them to guess what is the mystery numbers, and finally they can get the results, which is the mystery numbers is equal to 12. From this challenge, we can help the student to understand the addition and subtraction which are opposite. Let's call inverse operations. To solve for the unknowns, we reverse the operation that was applied. This method helps students to understand how to isolate a variable in equations. We also can use the different operations such as multiplication or division to replace the addition and subtraction, and also increase the difficulty by using multi-step equations and also create a real mystery box with numbers for hands-on engagement. The digital interactions, which involve explains in 10 minutes. We can use an interactive number line or digital manipulative to visualize the operations. The purpose is help students to visualize operations like addition and subtractions. We can use the tools such as the online number lines, digital counter or balance scales, and the math apps such as GeoGebra. We can represent the given equation on a number line and show how moving forward represents addition and moving backward represents subtractions. We also can ask students to create their own mystery box equation for classmates to solve. It can encourage deeper understanding by allowing students to create their own problems. For example, students need to write a mystery box equation and their classmates need to solve the equations using the inverse operations. This can engage students through interactive learning and encourage collaborative problem solving. The challenge: create a math riddle, which involves elaborate in 10 minutes. Students make their own mystery number problem and challenge their peer. Students read riddle with their classmates and try to solve each other problem and encourage them to explain their reasoning using inverse operations. Students can present their riddles. The volunteer can present their riddle to the class, and the class work together to solve the problem and discuss different solution strategy. This, this can help to encourage creative thinking in math and make the mathematics become more interactive and fun. Reflection and discussion which involve evaluate in 5 minutes. Discuss the strategy students use to solve the problems. We can ask students to share how they approach solving the mystery number problem and highlight different strategies such as using inverse operations, drawing number line, or mental maps. It can help to encourage students to compare and contrast the different methods. We can ask what is the difference between subtraction and addition and guide students to understand the addition and subtraction are inverse operations. Then the student can see how subtraction reverses the effect of addition and vice versa. Encourage students to explain their reasoning using rational understanding. We can, instead of just solving equation, prompt students to explain why the method works. We can also ask the open-end questions like, how do you know your answer is correct? Can you solve this problem in another way? And how does this relate to what we learned about the inverse operations? This can help the student to make connections between operations and develop critical thinking and problem solving skills. What is the importance of this activity? The first one is develop relational understanding. It helps students to see the connection between addition and subtraction instead of treating them as separate operations. Instead of viewing them as separated operations, students learn that subtraction undoes addition and vice versa. Reinforce the inverse relationship. For example, if 8 plus 12 equal to 20, then 20 minus 8 equal to 12. This helps the students to understand that operations are connected. Then they can use this knowledge to solve the problem more efficiently. Encourage students to use known facts to solve unknown problems. By recognizing patterns and relationships in numbers, students can apply their raw knowledge to new problems. The second, the second one, the importance is to encourage active participations and motivation. The my mystery and the gain element make mathematics become fun and reduce anxiety. It turning mathematics into a game or mystery solving activity and make it learning enjoyable. It lower math anxiety by shifting focus from getting the right answer to solving a challenge. For example, using a mystery box equation where student gets a missing number based on the clue. Students become actively involved in the lesson rather than just listening passively. Active participation enhances engagement and retention of concept. Instead of just watching a teacher solving problems, students think, interact, and experiment with numbers. For example, letting students use interactive number lines or digital tools to visualize operations. It also encourages peer learning as students challenge and explain their reason to others. Students strengthen their understanding when they teach and explain to peers. It encourages mathematical discussions, helping students develop reasoning skills. Finally, it can enhance problem-solving skills. It encourages students to explore multiple solutions, for example, using number line, mental math, or inverse operations. This can help students to memorize formula and they can think flexibility by using the different strategy. It also provides a hands-on, engaging, engaging way to approach numbers, making mathematics less intimidating. The interactive learning makes less abstract and more tangible. It also builds confidence in solving real-world mathematics problems. When students see how mathematics apply to real life, they feel more capable and motivated. They were confident in math, lead to better critical thinking and decision-making skills. As a conclusion, the magical number puzzle activity is valuable in primary school mathematics teaching and learning because it fosters relational understanding and the mathematical reasoning in numbers and operations. By engaging students in a meaningful, hands-on and interactive activity, this lesson strengthens their foundational math skill and prepare them for more complex problem solving in the future. That's all from me. Thank you for watching my video.